Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Khadija, and we will have a very special guest today with us, Godspower. And well, thanks a lot for all the QAs and professionals and the people who would like to know more about testing. We're very happy to have you here. And so we would like to also see Godspower. We're just making sure you will join us. Hello. I hope everybody is able to hear us. Hello. Hello,
Yeah,
God.
thank you, Khadija. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
I'm fine.
Thank you for joining us today.
It's my
Well,
pleasure.
can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Godspower. I'm a software quality assurance engineer. Um, I've been in industry for over 4 years. Proudly a certified tester by the ISTQB. So basically, that's all about me. I've worked on several projects, ranging from mobile, web, payment gateway, a whole lot of them. Yeah, in different organizations. So it's my pleasure to be part of this meeting tonight.
Perfect. Well, we're really happy to have you. And also, thanks to everybody for joining. I know it's Monday evening, but I'm glad to see all of you here. I hope you will benefit from this session. And just a small introduction. Well, my name is Khadija, and I work at Brightest. So I'm Algerian, but located in Germany, in Berlin at the moment. And we will have like a small presentation to talk about Brightest, what are the services we offer, and the main topic that everybody is interested in is ISTQB certification in Nigeria. And there will be some very interesting announcements that we will have throughout the presentation. And then there will be a draw as well for 3 people to win discount vouchers for people who would like to get certified. So please, if you have any comments or questions or anything that you would like to ask us, we will have like a Q&A session after the presentation. So please feel free to drop it. If you have not registered on LinkedIn to join the event, then please make sure to do so, because we will be using your name also for the draw. It will be very fun. So please go ahead and do it, or write your name in the chat so that my colleague Maria who's supporting us today with the technical aspect, to add you to the list. Well, so I think we can proceed with the presentation. Who is Brightest? So I hope everyone is doing well. So please stick with us. And if you have questions, never hesitate to add them in the chat. So basically, Brightest is a global exam and certification provider, mainly in IT, but with a focus on software testing and quality assurance. The company started in beginning of 2018, mainly with a focus on the Spanish-speaking and the Latin America, but now we are working almost everywhere. So basically, Brightest is an ISO certified exam body. It's an accredited exam provider for many boards, international boards like ISTQB, which for the people who know what it is, they know. But for the ones who doesn't, ISTQB is the International Software and Testing Qualification Board. So mainly the source for the software testing and the basis for everybody who would like to join. And so basically ISTQB is based on theory, but also there are some parts which certifications that are hands-on. So we do offer exams and certifications in different languages. Mainly that it could not be an interest probably for Nigerians at the moment, but for people who would like to go abroad, or for the other non-Nigerian attendees today in West Africa or all over Africa, we have 10 languages. So please feel free to ask if you would like to know what other languages we offer. And we are a very customer-focused service provider. So we do collaborate with different boards and regional boards, training providers, and to ensure to offer our services globally. So this is some recent pictures of our team, our small team in Berlin. And Yeah, we are from all over the world, and we do speak 12 languages in the office. And just to give you a small sneak peek on our portfolio, so as I mentioned, ISTQB, you may not recognize the name, but maybe the logo. I'm sure you have seen it somewhere. We do offer exams and certifications for IFBook board for ISTQB, which is mainly focused on software architecture, TMMI, which is the test maturity model, and the Unite certifications, which has focused more or less on automation, AI, performance, cloud, API, data, and UXU, and so many other certifications. And basically, the main thing to level up your career, why reasons why to get certified. So this is a part or a slide that I will come back later with Godspower to discuss why is it important to get certified and what are the reasons and why is it worth the investment. So we do offer our services all over the world, anywhere, anytime, thanks to our collaboration with Pearson VUE. So you can take your exams from home. As long as you have internet, stable internet and a computer, you can take your exam, or you can go to a test center. In some parts of the world, in Europe, we do offer paper exams or groups exams as well, green ones, just for sustainability. So we would like to make sure the certifications are accessible to everyone. And another important point is that we do offer the certificates as a PDF. It could be in 12 languages. It could be in letter format if you would like to, if you're based in US or would like to move to US. It's always available on your profile. You get a Credly badge as well, which is a digital badge you can add to your LinkedIn profile and also to share and be recognized. But the most important part is that you will be listed on the main ISTQB website. There is something called SCR, which is the Successful Candidate Registry. So anyone in the world could check the credibility of your certification and make sure that you have already actually achieved it. So if it's an HR or a company you would like to join, or anyone in the world, basically. And that would be all inclusive in the price of the exam. And something very, very important that we wanted to announce today is basically the price of the certification. We know, and especially for me as well as an African, I know how difficult it is to have an international, or to afford an international certification, especially when it ranges from 210 to 230 or 40 USD for a specific exam. So that's quite a lot of money. So we have discussed with many people and tried to see what makes sense, and also to make sure it's not just accessible in terms of you can take it from anywhere, but also a big challenge would be the price. So we try to ensure to reduce the price and make sure it's accessible. So now it is at 140 USD. And basically the certificate, the badge, the listing, the same services basically that you would get in Europe on USD is also available in Africa. But today also something very, very special. Additional to this reduction of the price, we try to make sure to offer 3 discount vouchers for 3 lucky winners today. So please stay tuned with us, because you will be able to participate in a draw at the end of this presentation. So that's why, for the people who has not registered already on LinkedIn, please make sure to do so, or write your name in the comment section so we can add you, and maybe you will be able to win a discount voucher. And next slide. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it short, just to give you a little bit of information. You can contact us, you can ask us today, or also send us an email via info. But I will go back to the slide of why to get recognized, where here I will have a conversation with Godspower. Why is it important to get certified? So basically, feel free to add up in the comment, why do you think it is important or it's not, and we can have the conversation. Yeah, so basically, the certification, especially the foundation level, it is very important, because as a developer who would like to change careers, or basically you have interest in testing, because even if you're a developer, for sure you have heard of unit testing, or you have done a unit testing, or there is a little bit of testing. And now with this agility and the changes that we are having, so also to, if you're going to work, outsource your services or move abroad, or anyway, you will need to have a certain base of terminologies and all of that. So basically the foundation level assures that. So basically when you would like to apply for a job or a position, this is a very essential part. So basically the fact that you have achieved it, it shows that your potential, it doesn't matter which university you have studied, but you basically have the exact definitions and meaning, so you can tell what is an error, what is a defect, what is a bug, so you can distinguish because they mean different things. Is that the thing, Godspower? Help me in that. I would like to hear your opinion as well, because you're the QA, you're the tester, so
All right. So if I heard you correctly,
yeah.
can you recap that?
I was basically talking about the importance of the foundation level, the CTFL. So there is a very important part that I always give an example to make the distinguish between an error, a bug, a defect, and all of that. So basically, the foundation kind of puts every term in place, and this is just a small example why it
Okay.
is important.
Okay. More like you're saying. The truth is that if you are a tester and you've been testing for years and you don't have the ISTQB, it's more like there are still certain aspect of testing that you need to scratch, right? So
Yeah.
the truth is, there are lots of topics that's going to expose a whole lot of testing strategy. Talking about black box testing, for example, we
Yeah.
have strategies like equivalence partitioning, boundary value analysis, state transitioning, decision table, and I mean a whole lot of them that we teach you how you can test different softwares, because testing is not just about we testing mobile applications, web applications, and all of that. You know, there are lots of things to test, right? You can test systems like lift, escalator, excavator, even a ship, even a private jet. All of these things, if you don't know the arithmetics, if you don't know the logic, if you don't know all of these things and the strategies with which you can be able to cover all possible scenarios, you will just notice that though you are testing, you might be doing it the wrong way. And then there are lots of uh, companies, organizations who probably are still not, testing the right way. Given an example, like you have a case, you have an application that you are testing,
Mm-hmm.
the application, you start testing, and then after you finish testing, you start writing your test case. So when you go try to keep your syllabus and you get the certification, you will now learn that whether you are doing exploratory testing or you are doing normal functional testing or whatever testing you're going to do, it is proper for you to have designed your test case scenarios or preconditions, and then you start executing them one after the other. So ISTQB is going to expose you to a whole lot of what it takes to be a tester. It's more like saying that I am an engineer, I'm certified. It's all right. I've gone to university, I have my BSc in engineering and all of that. Okay, it's fine. Are you a member of Core? You are not a member of Core, then we don't know you. I'm an accountant. Okay, I know you don't know all these things I'm mentioning because this is like a body in Nigeria. It's not like you're an accountant and you don't have ICANN certification. So ISTQB is that particular board where you need to be a member. For example, I'm proud member of ISTQB. If you go to list of certified testers in Nigeria and you impute my name, you're going to see me there. You go to list of certified testers in Europe and you put my name, you will see me there. You go to the list of certified testers in America, you are going to see my name there. So what it means is, at any point in time I decide to work in any of this country, Poland or whatsoever it is, the human resources manager there is going to say, okay, fine, we got an application from someone in Africa, Nigeria precisely. Let us know if this person is a tester. They don't care to know. They don't know about the company I work here in Nigeria. The company might be very strange to them, but they have a universal language, a global language that they do understand, and that's ISTQB. They are going to ask, is this certified? And they're not going to come to ask me if I'm certified. What they do, they just go to the website, impute my name, and then if I'm certified, then they can move on. That's why a whole lot of Nigerians apply for, a whole lot of people, whether in Ghana, Senegal, whatever it is, any country it is, they apply for jobs abroad and then they never get the opportunity to get interviews. So ISTQB is another level, aside the global recognition, aside the uniqueness it will bring to your career as a tester. It also gives you the opportunity to network. I have some communities in the US, in Canada, that just to become a member of that community, one of the requirements is for you to be certified. So if you are not certified, I mean, I'm not even talking about policies here and there in countries where I know of some countries you can attest to that. If you don't have ISTQB certification, if you are not certified at all, I mean, you don't have any dream of working there. So that's why we are saying, whether you're already practicing, whether you want to study career in testing, whether you want to transition to tech, please start the right way. Get this certificate. It doesn't cost anything. For example, personally, I paid $229 to get the certification. So I was shocked beyond I mean, reasonable. It was so reasonable to understand that Brightest will be offering this for $140. In a minute, I almost like, okay, you know what? I think I need to test them in America to refund my $229. I register and write it under your board again, and then I make extra bucks of like it's $9 profit. So you're discounting a lot, and it's an opportunity that everyone should consider about. Yeah.
Well, just to summarize, basically, it was very important what you have said, and also I can see in the comments people exactly adding up to what you have said, because it gives you a leverage, so you can have the best training. And we as Africans, we got a very like. I know I have studied in an African university, and you could get the best training. You have the knowledge, but sometimes when you go outside, you feel like you have to prove yourself. So the certificate also could give you that addition, that ticket, that access, that what you have as a knowledge is exactly what anybody could have in a different country, in anywhere. So basically it's just to assure that we are speaking the same language. When we talk about the right principles, we know how to work in agile, we are aligned. So that just opens up doors, because I could also see it in the comments, and someone is saying getting certified first ensure you have a global complete perspective into testing, and not just based on the challenges within your organization, which is very nice. Thank you, Michael. That's very actually important, because when you are just working with an organization, maybe you know the challenges which are just that you're facing, but this kind of opens up with the examples, and also with the communities, because something is very important is the networking aspect, because then also you could see the roadmap, something that you have mentioned about mobile testing or gambling or games. So once you have the base set right, then you know what to do next. You can test APIs. You can. It's just not something particular, because the portfolio is very massive, but the foundation is usually the base. And it doesn't matter how much experience you have. It's always good to get back to.
The see,
Sure.
Khadija, the thing is that it's more like it's a body you need to belong to, right? When I got my certification, before I got certified, I've applied for so many jobs. As a matter of fact, you start sending follow-up mail to say, "Hey, I think I applied. You guys are not saying anything," and then they won't tell you anything. But from the very moment I got my certification, I got like 3 offers 1 week. The receipts are there. So you more like it's not like you have belonged to something, right? I don't want to make it more like it's the tradition, it's the culture. The international body sees that, okay, you know what, you have this thing already, okay, you cannot be part of us, right? There's a community called Ski Hub. If you download the application and you want to sign up, they tell you to say, you know what, let us see your ISTQB certification. That's like what admits you.
Okay.
Currently, one of my mentors in quality assurance, he's on the call. Uh, Currently, he we wanted to assist some persons to get job in a multinational company in Nigeria. So I sent like 5 CVs, but they didn't contact 4 of them because they were not certified. But the 4 of them, the CVs, they have more experience and more knowledge than the guy that has the ISTQB. But companies they are not interested, because you can be 70 years, you can be 80 years old and still not be smart. Right? We have foolish old people. So people believe that even if you're 20, even if you are on the 30s and all of that, so long you got everything needed to work. Mark Zuckerberg is not even up to 50 years, but it's smarter than some of our grandparents. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about years of experience and all of that. But if you want to start and you start the right way, that's fine. I have a friend on LinkedIn. who is one of your ambassador. He has gotten 34 certifications
Yeah,
from Brightest. You know
Daniel.
him?
Yeah, Daniel. He's a very good friend of ours.
Within the space of 2020 to 2024. I mean, when I saw the profile, I'm like, Daniel, you know what? Just give me a year. I mean, I need to, because
He
if
inspires so many people. He has dedication and he's a source of knowledge.
yeah, so when you're putting up for, when you're applying for a job from a company like Amazon, from a company like Apple and all of that, you're not begging them to recruit you. You are applying because you have receipts, you have all it takes to learn. In as much as we respect practical knowledge and skills and all of these things, well, you need to have the right papers to be there. If I don't have visa, I can't travel to Canada. If I don't have visa, I can be in Germany. We are saying that ISTQB is more like, it's not, it's one of the documents that the international community honors as part of what gives you the access, right? You have some programs you want to do in Germany, and then I could call you, I call you on phone and say, Khadija, I think I want to be in Germany for this conference. It's fine, but am I certified? If I'm not certified, I don't have anything to do there. But if I'm certified, we can go on. So
Yep.
that's
Sorry. So basically, we do have some things coming up, and basically, just to make sure, if you have any questions, please let us know. But also, we will have a draw. So I know we are limited to 30 minutes, but also not to make sure that everybody's here. I'm sure they are interested. So please let us know if you have any questions, or also if you're not registered, then please let us, like, thank you so much. It was very valuable, and also to be as a Nigerian, and with the experience with the certification, you know what it means. But we will have more sessions to talk more in details about what you can get out of this. But also the portfolio is very wide, so this is just as a starting point. So Maria, will you please show us the draw so that we can help everybody and also get them to the point that are very excited about?
Yes, of course. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So you can hear me, but you cannot see me, but it's okay. So I'm just taking the names from the chat. So basically, the draw, we're gonna do the draw with the people that registered on the event of LinkedIn, but also with the ones that put their names in the chat right now, because some of you might not have put them on LinkedIn, and that's okay. So I'm just setting it up, and I will share my screen very, very soon. Um, Okay, so let me put done, and then I need you to tell me if you see my screen. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a very fun one. So I need you to be excited for these people, okay? In the chat, I need you to be cheering for your dog. So I didn't start yet. So for now, we have 89 people, okay? There's not 89 people seeing us, but there this was the people from the registration plus the ones that gave us the name. I will set it up in 1 minute, but we have a question from the comments that might be very interesting. So he's asking if you can take the certification without experience.
Mhm.
Who wants to answer? Khadija or God's power?
Well, it really depends which certification you're going for, but the foundation does not require the experience because it's the base, is to get to know the terminologies, the testing principles, the environments. So it's very basic. But if you would like to go for an advanced one, like the test manager or test analyst or technical agile tester, then there are specifications, because you would need to have the foundation, and then it depends, 18 years of experience. So it really depends which certification you would like to take, but the foundation does not require one. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Okay, so I think I can start it. So I'll set it up for 30 seconds, okay?
Right.
And so basically this is completely random, okay? So we're not favoring anyone, and we there will be a top three.
Yeah.
So when I put start, your ducks each of you has a duck, and it will choose the winner. So best of luck.
Let's do it. Well, you can see Adenida going first. Henry. Teru, I'm not sure if you are here joining.
Henry, what are you doing?
Henry is going very fast. You're number
He's got-
39. Well, let's see for the first round who will make it. And
Ahmed
then,
is coming from behind.
oh, Dennis is almost there.
Whoa.
Go Dark. I did
Yay.
Apple. Well, congratulations. You got the first voucher. So
Yeah,
now,
we have our winner. So now I would ask, should we race again or should I check the top three?
well,
Let's raise again. Let's raise again.
Let's race it. This is too fun, right? Okay.
let's go for it.
Let's do two more. Okay.
Maybe you will be the coming next winner.
Okay. Let's go. You have to cheer for your dog. And then we have some questions to answer in the last minutes. Godspower and Khadija. So get ready for that as well.
Go Johnson or Kelly, who will make it. Let's see all the other questions.
Deborah is also going. Oh, Abubakar.
I think Abu Bakr is gonna make it. He's gonna be the winner. Well,
Oh, come back. Well, did we? Thanks God we are recording this. Thank you, and we'll put the second winner as Abubakar. Let me just put in the chat so we don't forget.
well, congratulations to the first two winners.
Okay, and the thirds. Okay, let's go.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. Who's gonna get it? We'll see. Samuel is getting close.
Whoa.
Is Zumba?
Choma is go. Whoa. Destiny.
Destiny?
Is that your destiny?
Is it your destiny? It seems it's your destiny, Destiny.
Oh, Olariwaju. What Yoruba people? What's going on?
It's exciting.
Can you make it? Oh,
Andasi.
Juarez. Anderson.
Oh,
Well, that was very smart last minute. Well, congratulations to everybody.
yeah.
Someone is saying, come on, you didn't sleep, but there was a lot of competition. Well, I hope that was fun. And yeah, please let us know. Do you have any questions? Was there something important that we have mentioned and we didn't dig deep, so it will be beneficial for the coming sessions? Also for Godspower.
There were some questions in the chat that I can tell you guys, if that's okay. So
Yes.
there was one question from Success David. Success, I hope. He wants to ask how long would it get to be certified? Yeah.
Well, it depends. So basically, the certification and the exam is usually 1 hour. It could be 75 minutes if the language of the exam is not your native language. But the preparation, it really depends. So it depends if you're going to get prepared with a training provider or if you're reading the syllabus on your own. It depends what is your pace. So there are a lot of sample exams that you can use to prepare. So the duration of the exam is short. It's 1 hour. It's a Q&A.
40 questions.
Sorry?
Yeah, 1 hour to answer 40 questions.
40 questions?
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's 40 questions, but I was looking for I just know it in French, the QCM is like a multiple question answer. Yeah, so that's what I was looking for. Yeah, so hope that answers your question. What else?
So this is not a question but a comment, but I would add you have to start with the CTFL. That has to be the first one.
Yeah.
Because it's compulsory. And the last one, so maybe this. And this could also be a good thing for Godspower to say what's next for him, for example.
After you get your visa, what next? You get your ticket and travel. After you get your ISTQB certification, if you're already working, it's just a skills you. And the truth is, your employer definitely will have to review whatever you are being paid. You cannot earn the same as someone who is not certified that you're on the same cadre with, right? So, but if you are not already working, after your ISTQB certification, you start applying for jobs. But the truth is, even when you submit your application with someone that has 2 years or a year experience in the field, they'll pick you over them because you're certified. Yeah.
But what is your personal next goal? Share it with them. What is your next certification that you're aiming to get?
Me,
Yes,
Agile.
the agile tester.
Yes,
So that
Agile
would be.
test manager. Yeah.
And hopefully to many more. Well, that's maybe something interesting for everybody. So we were talking in general for the people who wanted to change a career or switch or start with the foundation, but there is something upcoming which is like roadmaps. So to guide people who already achieved the foundation, so to know what to do next. Are you willing to go for performance, for automation, for AI, for gaming? So it depends what is your interest, but based on that, there are sort of roadmaps for certification, what you can achieve, so that you can be a test manager, or I don't know, whatever you aim for. Maybe get the entire portfolio like our friend Daniel did. Yeah.
Uh, can I just say something? I see the comments saying, "Where's my name?" I can guarantee you, people, I put all of your names here, but the screen can't handle with 89 ducks. But I guarantee, actually, it was 90, okay? Your name was here. I see, for example, Idahan Jr. I see your name was in the middle. I'm so sorry for the ones who didn't win, but to the ones who won, please. So if you were one of the winners, but you put your name only in the chat today, please contact us. Okay, you can send us a message on LinkedIn. If you were registered on the event on LinkedIn, so if you gave your email, worry not, we will contact you. Okay, and we will give you the discount voucher.
And Maria, could you please send share the presentation so that they can see the website? Also, there is a QR code that would lead you to our website. Also, the email, and you can also contact us via WhatsApp. And for the people who didn't get to the chance to win, so please follow us also on social media. And maybe for the next session that we will have, it will be your lucky day, and you can get it. Perfect. So this is, I know we're already 3 minutes ahead of our time, but please, if you have any other questions, send them to our info@brightest.org. And a big thanks to Godspower for joining us today and for his valuable time, and for Maria as well for supporting us. And we are very happy to see this amount of people who has joined us. And yeah, I hope it was beneficial for everybody. And looking forward to see you all in the next sessions. Do you want to say a final word, Godspower or Maria?
Okay. I mean, there's nothing much to say. I want to encourage everyone to try and take it. Just look for the next available dates. You can schedule your exam. You can get your voucher today and decide to write the exam in December, right? So we have Blockbuster Academy in Nigeria here, so they can take you through the syllabus, and then after which you can write your exam. So it's no problem. Please, it's a baby step. You can do it, right? Everybody can do it. I did it. You can do more. So that's what I have to say.
And the people who would like to register, if you go to our Brightest website, also you can see it in the comment section. There is just click on register now and you can create a profile. You can also have access to some community updates. So this is for the people who already have accounts to also stay up to date with what is new in testing, and for events as well. And yeah, thank you so much for joining us, Godspower, today. And thank you, Maria, for supporting us. And I hope everybody also enjoyed the duck race besides the information we provided. And just to remind you, the price now for the certification is 140 USD. Yeah. Well, thank you all.
Thank you, everyone, especially for the ones who say, "Thank you, Khadija, for this session," and "Thanks, it was worth my time." That's all we want to hear.
We're happy to hear that, and hopefully we can see you in the coming sessions, and maybe you will be our guest. Thank you,
Yeah.
Esther. Thank you, Obin. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kyle. And looking forward to see you next